Hello, the sign of Pisces. My name is Michelle and welcome to my channel, The Signs of Tarot. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. If you're new, please drop down to the comment section and let me know what city or continent you are watching this video from. It still amazes me so much how YouTube gets all of these metaphysical messages out there. I'm not going to dive into a big, long-winded opening. I just want to thank my existing subscribers and thank the new people for stopping by. Think about liking and sharing. Just know I keep it raw. I keep it real here. You may not hear everything that you want to hear, but I'm going to tell you truthfully what the cards are saying. Not to hurt you, but to warn you. My goal here is to help us all collectively live the best life ever. Live the best life ever. Now, these messages may not resonate with everybody. Take what's yours, leave the rest behind. I've been putting up weekly tarot scopes. Okay, and if you get a chance, go take a look at my Instagram at Signs of Tarot, where I take real life photography and I compare those photos to an actual tarot card read. Without further ado, I'm going to dive right in. Your cards are already up because my amazing Shih Tzu, Lady Madonna, jumped up and knocked over my phone and shut off the video. So there were some very deep and important messages, Pisces, so I just left the cards up and I'm going to start over. I start all of my readings with the Wisdom of the Trees Oracle, and for you we selected the Baobab. It's a very important card in this particular trees deck. Okay, this is one tree with one root system that branches off into 7 separate tree systems fused by a base. You are juggling many balls in the air right now. Many companies, many people, many situations, many people, maybe many loves. Maybe you're dating a lot. Maybe you have multiple children. Maybe you have a blended family. There's a lot of balls in the air right now, Pisces, and I want you to be proud of yourself. Do you see one brown leaf? You're keeping every leaf nourished, every leaf whole. This is one nourished tree, and even though it has many tangents and many branches and many trunk systems, you're keeping everybody alive and healthy. That's a beautiful thing. The Baobab stores between 40 and 50,000 gallons of water for a rainy day. Whenever I read this card intuitively, I always feel that that's the many life's experiences and the tough lessons that you have learned throughout your life that you're using now, that you are applying these lessons to your life now, Pisces, so that you can live your best life ever and allow the people around you and help them and guide them. Many of you are intuitive tarot readers, you're Reiki masters, you're healers, and you're using those nuggets of wisdom that you've learned. Many through broken hearts in tough situations, in situations that you have failed. But look, the end of the day, you have 7 tree systems all flourishing, not a single brown leaf. Be proud of yourself, Pisces. Now let's dive into your read. Kind of broken this down to 3 different scenarios. We have the Justice in reverse, the World, 5 of Cups, 3 of Swords, and Death, both in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the 4 of Pentacles. Let's stop there with the top row. Justice in reverse with the World in the upright, next to the 5 of Cups, next to the 3 of Swords, and next to the Death. Gotta keep it raw, gotta keep it real. This is absolutely the cards of going through a divorce, or ending a long-term commitment, ending a long-term experience. So whether or not it's a 10, 20, 30, 40-year marriage that you are ending with the World to begin a whole new cycle, excited to start a new cycle in your life, or you're closing out a company that you've worked with for 10, 20, or 30 years, or choosing a whole new different career path. This is also moving from your hometown that you've lived in your whole life. This is burgeoning on something brand new. The Justice in reverse in the World talk about closing a very tedious, long cycle. But the World, with the naked person being able to be vulnerable, shedding the snake that's wrapped around her. You're letting the past trauma behind. You are leaving it go. You are ready to open up a whole new vulnerable, new world for yourself, Pisces, and that's beautiful. Because you are tired of living in this lack mentality. The 5 of Cups, staring at the 3 spilled cups, the love, emotion, time. Not a lot of readers look at the 5 of Cups as a time card. I do. I look at those 3 massive cups and I see 3 decades, whether it's a love of your life, or it's a career, or it's a cycle. A huge amount of time in your life, a pattern, a cycle in your life is closing to make way for the next 2 decades, 20 years of a full cup of fulfillment. Okay, you're breaking free from being sad, having a broken heart, being depressed. You're breaking free from people who take you for granted. You are breaking free from feeling that you've been a doormat your whole life. You're the one that gives, and you're surrounded by takers. It's part of the empathy nature and the DNA of a Pisces, and somebody who has Pisces heavily in their chart. You're all empathetic. You bring it in, you welcome it in, you want to fix things. You can't fix these broken cups. The water is spilled. It's now part of the earth. It's part of the memory foam of the earth. Your wisdom is not going in vain. 1/2 a step behind you is a whole new life. The world, a whole new cycle. Holding on to 2 wands, 2 passions, a new love, a new career. Something new is burgeoning for you, Pisces, and it's beautiful. Okay? And as soon as you cut the ties, let it go. That death card is all about transformation. This broken heart, the most recent broken heart, has really held you down. But you're ready to move forward. You're ready to move forward into a whole new world for yourself. And that's beautiful. You've learned a lot of lessons along the way, Pisces. You've had a lot of hurt, a lot of mishaps, some choices you made along the path that were not the best choices, but you learn from them. So there's never a wrong choice, only a choice that you experience from. And that's going to bring you into a whole new world here. Now we have the Page of Pentacles. Has several meanings. Could lose a piece of jewelry, could lose something monetarily. This could be a monetary loss in a divorce. You could get or lose some of the assets that you thought were coming to you. It may cost you more with an attorney than you thought. There's definitely going to be a little bit of a financial loss, and you're holding on to every penny because you're preparing yourself for your future. This is holding on to money, stepping on your coins, making sure the coins aren't going out unnecessarily. Okay, but these cards also have something different. If you're a parent and have a child, you have a kid who is losing a little bit of their confidence right now. And as a parent, you need to really nurture that kid a little bit more. I know your focus is on starting a whole new life, whether it's finalizing a divorce or starting a whole new career. But you have a kid here who's not feeling very good, or you have a kid who just lost their job or is in the process of losing their job or losing their place of where they live. Okay, and they're holding on to every penny. They're holding on to their emotions. They may not even be telling you this. When you have the pentacle up here and the pentacle in the heart, this is what we call the hoarding card in the world of tarot. Not just hoarding, holding on to retail shit and things that you need to purge from your closet. It's holding on to your emotions. It's holding secrets. It's not letting people know the real situation. I see that with one of your children, or maybe a sibling that's younger, or somebody who is a little bit younger than you that is in your space and somebody important to you. They're going through some financial loss or a loss of a job, or they don't know how to invest their money wisely and they need your help. Now let's dive on in, because this is the beautiful card for you, Pisces. Beautiful. Hierophant. Connecting to God, connecting to the universe. Finding your spiritual awakening, finding your spiritual connectivity. Waking up and saying, I can do, rather than I can't. It's waking up and saying, what can I do to better myself and better my surrounding environment and bettering the universe, and getting downloads. You are getting downloads from the universe like you've never gotten before. Synchronicity, seeing patterns of numbers, pulling up to a store and the address is 777, waking up and it's 1234 on the clock, driving behind a license plate that says AAA, or maybe it says Mark, or maybe it says Stephen, or maybe it says Maria, or a name that's connecting with you, or somebody that's in your mental space right now. The Hierophant is also not only connecting to the world, but it's connecting to a higher source. It's one of the 2 cards that we feel talks about a commitment. You want to be married, Pisces. You want to be in a stable job. You want to have stability. And now, when you're finally breaking free for what's held you back, took your soul out, took your heart out, took your passion for life out, now that you're making that turn, it looks like you're going to have some choices. Now, the 2 of Wands is about travel. He's holding the world, right underneath the world. You are ending a cycle and beginning a new cycle. Look, he's looking at the horizon, knowing that the universe is going to bring him or her something new, something exciting, a whole new world. Holding on to that world, knowing a whole new world is coming your way. Gripping onto that wine, gripping onto passion, renewing your passion for life. After you went into the Hangman and the Empress, beautiful. Hangman's one of my favorite cards in the deck. Sign of Pisces, sign of Virgo. The Hangman is taking a step back and seeing life through a very different perspective. In theory, it's hanging yourself upside down. So you see things not only from a different perspective from you, but seeing things from other people's perspectives. To me, I'm getting this is all about love. If you have a certain type that you go after, you're kind of thinking, maybe I need to look for somebody different that looks different than what I'm usually dating. Maybe sounds different. Maybe is from a different land. Maybe eats differently, looks differently. Maybe there's an age difference. Maybe he's older or she's younger. It's all about seeing things from a whole new perspective, because I have a feeling, Pisces, these cards are telling me that you have rebirthed the same negative cycle over and over and over again in your life, expecting different results. It's time to wake up, plant a new flower, do something new. This is a sign of travel. Maybe you're going to meet somebody special or find a new special job opportunity if you get on a plane and go someplace different. Hold on, I need a swig of coffee. My voice is going. I'm Claire Alliant, and I got that gift at age 52, and I'm smelling whiskey. Claire Alliance is when you get a tremendous whiff of something. It lasts for about 10 seconds, and then it goes away. But you would swear that the whole room and everybody in the room can smell what I smell, and they don't. And I'm smelling whiskey. I don't know if you're drinking whiskey now, if your whiskey's your poison, if you drank whiskey last night, if the person coming into your life drinks whiskey, but I'm getting a complete waft of whiskey right now. Take it for where it resonates. Maybe if this is you, maybe whiskey's in your future. Let's talk about the Hangman a little bit more, because we have this card in the reverse. Hangman in the reverse is that moment of clarity when you flip the switch and the light goes on. The light goes on right into the Empress with the sun. The light is turning on for you, Pisces, maybe for the first time in your life. And if I'm reading for Pisces who are over 50, 60, 70, this wisdom, I just heard somebody in my head say, God damn it, why didn't I know in my 20s what I know now? Why didn't I know in my 30s what I know now? Why? Because you weren't supposed to know that in your 20s and your 30s. You went through a journey for a specific reason, to learn lessons, to close karmic cycles from your past lives. Close of a karmic cycle. Close of a karmic cycle. Time to transform. Let go of broken hearts. Let go of the past lack. Now is the time, and maybe the Lion's Gate, the portal opening today, August 8th, where the ether, the 5D, connects directly with our 3D, our mortal world, and we learn to connect and listen to our heart, our intuition. Your time is now, Pisces. You're heading right into the Empress. The Empress. Starbucks built their entire brand off of the Empress. It's their logo. The Empress is the queen of all queens. It is the person, the character in the tarot deck who knows all, because she has lived through it. Now, you don't have to be a girl. Empress can also be in a male. We possess both feminine and masculine traits. But the Empress is somebody who not only soaks up lessons and wisdom, but now uses it. Every day, use these lessons for your best advantage, Pisces. The Empress, new ideas, new entrepreneur. It's telling you to start anew. Have the courage to start anew. The Empress has courage. She sits back and allows it to happen. Allows it to happen. She doesn't chase. She doesn't aimlessly wish. She doesn't hope. To me, the most crippling moment in life is hope. Yes, you can have hope, but you have to do. You have to set something in motion to create. Sorry, my dogs are barking, and that's my sign to close this reading, Pisces. Allow this transformation to happen with me. It's absolutely beautiful. Namaste.